and welcome to Lady Elliot Island on the southern end of the Great Barrier Reef. This is our island home, your home and mine, and all the people that live and work here and make this fantastic place work the way it does. My name's Peter Gash, along with my beautiful wife Julie and our beautiful daughters Amy and Chloe, and the whole team of amazing people that have got this island to where it is. We're here to talk to you today about what we do and why with regard to protecting this magnificent location. A big part of that comes back to our back of house, our power, our water, our wastewater and our food scraps. So I'm going to tell you a bit about that. So here on Lady Elliot, when we took over, we used to burn up to 600 litres, 550 to 600 litres of diesel every day. And that was noisy, it was smelly, it was greenhouse gas, it was expensive, it was all the wrong things. So we converted this magnificent solar power station way back in 2008 with the goal to minimise our footprint, to reduce our impact on this beautiful place. So now we make all our power, virtually 100% of it, from solar power. But what do we do with it? We then use it to make our water, because think about where you are. Here on the reef, we can't use the rain off the roof and we can't pull the water out of the ground, so we actually desalinate. And desalination, as you know, is a big user of power. So we take the power that we make from the sun and we use this product called reverse osmosis. What we do is we push the water up under high pressure, takes the salt away and becomes beautiful, clean, fresh drinking water. So that desal water that comes from the solar, you'll shower, you'll drink, we'll cook with it. Then where does it go? It goes into our wastewater system. And remember where we are. We're in a UNESCO World Heritage Listed National Park, the highest classification of protection any place can have. That's what we're living and working in. How lucky are we to be here doing this? So we put all our wastewater through that wastewater system, and we turn it through from grey and black water into magnificent water that you could drink, but we don't. And its final process is UV sterilisation. Amazing, we use the sun even for that last bit. Then it goes out and irrigates the airstrip to keep the airstrip nice and green. But that's not all, there's more. So what do we do then? We then take all our food scraps, which in many cases just goes in the bin and goes to the tip, but not here. We now put it through a thing called Oscar, an on-site composting apparatus. So all our food scraps goes in Oscar, and all our cardboard, instead of getting burnt or sent back, we chump it down through a little muncher, and it goes through Oscar and comes out as compost. We then turn it and mix green, and after a few months, it's magnificent black soil, which we use to plant the trees. Why would we plant the trees? Because as you would surely know, this place was stripped. It was strip mined back in the 1860s, over 150 years ago. Took all the trees, took all the guano and the vegetation away. So when we first came here, there was very few trees. We knew it needed to change. Our goal was to leave this place better than we found it, and I think we're doing a good job of that. So how do we do it? We use that soil, that composting soil, to help us to plant the trees. Our re-veg program now has put in over 10,000 trees here, and now we're doing shrubs, and so we've got about 6,000 in the nursery. So when you're here, make sure you go and have a look at all of that project. But why do we do it? How we do it is pretty simple. Solar, and then desal, and then recycling. That's how, but why? Why? We want to minimise our footprint on the planet. So we ask you, while you're here, to be very mindful of how much power you use, how much water you use, because it all comes from the sun. And there's still, even with it being free from the sun, there's still limits to our system as we develop it and grow. We have a saying out here on Lady Elliot. It's not about making a fortune, it's about making a difference. We're here to make a difference. My family and I, we aim to leave this place, this beautiful Lady Elliot Island, better than we found it. A, because we want it to be better, and B, because it sets an example for other places. You are a part of a movement. You're a part of an inspiration of change, telling other people how to do it. You're going to leave here much more educated in that. So that's part of it. But the other part of it is this, and this is what you need to remember. We don't inherit the earth from our parents. We borrow it from our children. I continually tell myself that. It's not my right to take it. I'm a custodian, you're a custodian. We're here for a short period of time. We owe it to the future generations to leave this magnificent place better than we found it. I reckon we're doing a pretty good job. With your help, being mindful of how you manage the use of your power, how you minimise your showers and your water, how you manage it, go and learn about it. You can make a real difference. You are making a real difference what you do here. You're setting an example that no one else in Australia or anywhere in the world comes close to. We are the leading place, and I'm really proud of that, and I'm proud to have you involved. So thank you for joining us.